There's a new Chewbacca bandolier strap. Fits over your shoulder for play and holds 10 action figures securely. Like new Princess Leia Organic and Breeze, each sold separately. It even has pouches.
New C-3PO collector's case Chewbacca bandolier strap.
Hey everyone, how's it going? It's me again, your friend Rob, the archaeologist, and this is the collector's case on the Chewy's Bandolier YouTube channel. I am going to talk about a new figure that just came in today. But first, please, if you're watching this video, hit that like button, share this video, subscribe to my channel. I've got 57 subscribers now. 57. So we're creeping up a little bit at a time, but we're creeping up. But yeah, I just wanted to pop in and make a quick video about something that arrived for me yesterday. Now, unfortunately, I was at work yesterday when it came to the front door, so I have not had a chance to open it or do anything with it yet. So I had to wait for this morning. So here we are, and here it is. What is it, you may ask? Well, I'm going to do something right now that I normally don't do, and that is an unboxing video, but not entirely, because I'm not going to go through all that stuff that goes along with unboxing. Excuse me, unboxing. I'm not going to, show all the different aspects of the figure, go through the hands and the feet and the accessories, like boots. Shout out to Brother Cousins. But I'm just going to open the box so that you can see what it is. So here we go. Got my little trusty work knife. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to cut here. And then we're going to go down the middle like that. Okay, I think that'll do it. But I don't know. Let's find out. Yep. Oh, okay. Yep, that did it. All right. Here we go. I'm going to put it down for a second. Just okay. And here it is. Yep. Excellent. I'm very happy about this. I wanted this figure back when they first announced it, just because I love the head sculpt on it, and it's also the only figure with the his council chamber robes. The one that's for pre-order now with the that he's wearing, that sort of reddish robe that's underneath his cloak from when Anakin comes in and saves him from Mace Windu. That outfit, that's still up for pre-order. That's not out for a while yet. But this one is the him fighting Yoda in Revenge of the Sith. But yeah, the main thing that I love the head sculpt on this. Like, I really, really love it. And I was on the fence about whether to get it, though, because I wanted to get the other one, the red cloaked one. Or not cloaked, the red tunic underneath the cloak one that comes with the two head sculpts. It comes with the normal Palpatine face and then the Sidious face. So I kind of held off, and I wasn't sure, and I was thinking about it, and then out of nowhere, waitlisted. So I kind of got burned. I was sort of miffed. I figured, okay, I'm going to have to go to. I'll hit up, any of our other sources for these figures besides Sideshow. A few that I can think of right off the top of my head is Ray from Hawk Wars Toys, or the other Ray at Underground Figures. At least in terms of where I can procure these things. But out of nowhere, I was surfing online on the Sideshow webpage, and he was back. He was back in stock. I don't know what happened. I don't know why that happened, but it did, and he was back. But here we go. There we are. Darth Sidious. With that, oh god, I love that grin, that creepy smile. I love that. So yeah, anyway, so this is it. I'm going to not bore you with a opening this thing up and going through all the different aspects of it, because I'm sure I'm not the first one to do that, and I don't want to be the only one doing it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a break for a second, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you what we did and what we got. All right, so bear with me. I shall return. Okay, so it's been about 20 minutes or so. I have finished unboxing him, and I've posed him a bit, and here he is. I'm just trying to do this reveal here. It's like not too lame, but here we go. Yeah, look at that face. Uh, I love this. I absolutely love this because it reminds me of that scene in Revenge of the Sith when Yoda confronts him and he refers to him as he's a little green friend. So yeah. So I love this. This is definitely an important Darth Sidious, an important version of Darth Sidious because of what he signifies in the movie at this point. Now, I like his lightning fingers, so I've got his lightning hand, his force lightning hand going, and I also have his lightsaber because in that scene he was fighting Yoda with his lightsaber. At least at one point he was. Um, the cape is wired, or the cloak is wired, which you can see, which is great because it gives a little bit more dynamic posability. The now this is interesting. This upper sort of cover here, this it's felt. It's a very, very delicate felt, and it's actually it's also wired, so it's very cool. You can pose that around quite a bit. Now, obviously, like all lightsaber using figures now that Hot Toys produces, this comes with a USB lightsaber. Um, one of the cool things about a figure like this one, this particular piece, is that the robes hide the wire. So I just took his lightsaber, went in through here, and then up and out his sleeve. So there he is. And that took me like 2 seconds. It was really easy because it's a billowy kind of a cloak. So the wire is now hidden in there and plugged into the little power box that clasps onto the standing the crotch grabber stand. Comes with a really nice base. I mean, it's this base again, but I like this base. I actually do. It's different, but they've been doing them a lot lately, so I don't know if this is going to be different for too much longer. Um, but yeah, I love the grin on his face. Look at that evil. Look how evil he is. Just cackling and evil and just a bad guy. You remember when we just had good guys and bad guys and you could just nobody was obsessed with nuance. There must be nuance. There must always be nuance and there must be you have to understand the villain and why they are the way they sometimes yes, but nowadays that seems to be most of the time and nobody wants that. We just there's nothing wrong with having a villain that's just evil because he's evil. It doesn't it's good for the story sometimes is what I'm saying. But anyway, yeah, I love this. I love this piece. This is going to go right up here where I've made some space for him in the case up there. And yeah, he is definitely one of my favorite Palpatines. I have the Clone Wars. I'm just going to put him down here. I have the Clone Wars Palpatine, which is up here. He's with Darth Maul, or I should say Clone Wars Maul and Savage Opress up there in the top. And I love that one too. So now I've got Clone Wars Palpatine. I will have the the one that's up for pre-order now that has the red robe and the other dark cloak. I will have that one because that's the Anakin turning to the dark side outfit, and then after that, and then this one because this is also right after. It's not long after Anakin. He sends Anakin off to do Order 66. So I'm gonna have pretty much all the main iterations of Palpatine as we saw in the films, and that's what I want. 100%. That's what I want. So the only one I don't have, and I'm hoping that Hot Toys is planning on 2.0ing it, is the Return of the Jedi Emperor. I want that. I don't have it. I missed out on him when he was out originally. I regret that deeply because I also would have got a couple of the Royal Guards, which I also don't have Royal Guards. My Star Wars collection, while extensive, is missing some very key pieces. And it's just because I started collecting later than after some of those things came out. So it is what it is. I know I'm going to be able to add some things to my A New Hope collection because that 50th anniversary is next year. Can you believe that? That's next year. 50 years since Star Wars began. But then I'll get an old Obi-Wan and a Leia with the buns, Princess Leia. I missed out on Tarkin. Hopefully they'll 2.0 him as well. With all the new technology, all the rolling eyes. None of those other ones it was pre-rolling eyes and USBs and all these things. So my hope is that they're planning on 2.0ing those for the 50th anniversary. So I'll get those. And in 2033, God, that seems so long from now. But it's actually not, which is also scary. In 2033, we will get the 50th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. And at that point is when I'm hoping that they will 2.0 the Emperor. And I want him in the chair. And I want to get a couple more of the Imperial Royal Guards as well, because those, I always loved those. Just the crimson red. It was always so cool. Anyway, point being, at some point, I believe there will be a 2.0 of the Emperor. And when that happens, I will get that as well. And I will have every version of the Emperor that matters to me. Really. I mean, if I was only going to have one, it would be the Return of the Jedi one. That'd be if it was just going to be ever just one, that would be the one. But I really like these ones too. And I'm so happy that I have them. And I will have the Emperor if they 2.0 it. And eventually, maybe I'll be able to, if they don't 2.0 him, I mean, at some point, I'm going to have to get him. So I'll either get him on eBay or, I don't know, I'll find somebody that wants to sell him. And hopefully I can get a good price for it. But I guess we'll see. But anyway, yeah, I'm also a little bit into the, sort of into the build of my new case. I picked up one of these. Now I'm going to have to get a bunch more of these, obviously. I don't know if you can see what this is. This is a USB-C hub. So this end will plug into an adapter that will connect to a power, so an extension cord or some sort of extended power cord. And then this part, I'll just have it sitting on the shelf on the back of the shelf. And then all the USBs, I'll have, I've got 5 ports on here. You can see that. I'll have the space to power up 5 of these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Star Wars figures. So yeah, so I need to get I'm gonna get a bunch more of these. It was $20. So I mean, I'm gonna need at least 4 for here. Yeah, 4 for here, 4 for here, probably 4 for the new case when it's done. And then when my ModuSpace Mono arrives, I will probably need to deal with that. But we'll see how many shelves I'm using, because I mean, some of these things are taller, so I might not be able to have 4 shelves in the new case. I might have to put it at 3. I don't know. We're gonna find out. But regardless, I'm gonna have to get more of these hubs. So that's fine, and everything will be lighting up, and it will all look great, and I'll be really, really happy. So, that's it. That was my sort of unboxing of, Darth Sidious with his creepy evil face, and I love it, and, yeah, he came with the coin too. People kind of give the coins a hard time. I don't know why people don't like the coins. I kinda think they're cool. I have a bunch of them now. Um, and oddly enough, that's the one that came back onto Sideshow. The other version of this figure that didn't have the coin, so the non-exclusive edition, this is the exclusive edition. The non-exclusive edition with no coin is still waitlisted. So I guess people just really don't want that coin. I don't know. I like them. I think they're cool, and they have weight. Like, they're an actual. It's an actual metal thing. Feels like a silver dollar or something. It's heavy. But anyway, I've rambled on enough about that. That's my Darth Sidious from Revenge of the Sith, one of them. When I get the new one, I'll make another video about that. But that's my Darth Sidious. I love it. I think it looks amazing. I love the posability. I love the face. I love the base. I love the wired cloak. I love it. I think it looks great. And I love that creepy grin. I really, really do. Really like it. It's creepy, and I look, I'm a horror guy. I love horror, and the creepy thing really works for me. So there's that. But yeah, that's it. So I will be busy over the next 6 days, 7 days, about next week. We are wrapping things up at work, so I won't be able to do another video probably until after that. So not until next week. And I will also next week try and pick a day early in the week. I'll pick a day for when I'm going to do my next live stream, and I will make sure that it is well advertised so that you guys all know when I'm going to go on. And I would love to have you join me. Because while I don't mind, talking about the events of the week, it is a lot more fun when I've got people with me. So let's do that. Let's make a date without an actual date, because like I said, I don't know yet, but it'll be next week at some point later on in the week. Thank you again. Thank you again for joining me and watching this episode of The Collector's Case. Please remember to hit that like button. You have no idea, or maybe you do. It really does help the algorithm. And it really pushes my videos out when I get a lot of engagement with them. So please hit that like button. Only takes a second. It's free. Subscribe to my channel. Also, only takes a second. It's free. Yeah, share this video if you want. Let other people know what we're doing, what I'm trying to build here, because I think this is an important space that a bunch of us occupy. And we enjoy it, and we want you guys to enjoy it too. So thank you again for joining me. I really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next video, whenever that's going to be, hopefully next week. And I will talk to you then. Thank you once again. Take it easy. And remember, it's not the years, it's the mileage.